Well, congratulations, Gary. An excellent win tonight. You must be delighted.
Yeah, pleased, very pleased. You know, of course, for the supporters and everybody connected at the football club, I felt that our last home showing against Chester 2 weeks ago was very poor, and it's, you know, a game of football how it can turn around so quickly. I felt that a very good reaction with the away game at Lincoln, where I felt another day we would have won and should have won. And coming into a tough game tonight at home against Hereford, where they've picked 6 results up out of the last 7. It was going to be tough, but you know, a lot's gone on really, John, over the last week in respect of before the window closed. I think that we've come out of it with a lot of good all the way around, like, you know, so been patient. I think rightly so, understand I'm a supporter of a football club, and I think people do get a little bit concerned, but I think that I like to think they have the trust in me and Steve Thompson to try and pull the right players in and fetch the players what we did back to the club, and extend the loan of Kieran Murtagh as well, and fetch Joey Jones in from Yeovil, as well as a nucleus of players what we have got. It's been a very, very encouraging week, very positive.
And 3 very special goals tonight, Gary.
I thought so, on a very tricky pitch, and you don't usually get the mention really, but Colin Gulliford, the groundsman, has worked tirelessly hard out on that pitch, there's no doubt about it. We've had a lot of rain, I know there's sand on there in places, and it was heavy, but we played some very, very good football, but we couldn't have been able to do that without the groundsman's work and preparation to get the game on. So, you know, my compliments go to him and his staff in a sense there, but the standard and the quality of the football in the first half another day, you know, I can honestly turn around and say that we could have been 4, 5, 6 up at half time. There was some very, very good football. 2 good goals, one from Jack Marriott. John Nutter got down the left hand side, put a great ball in, great header from Jack Marriott, and then Kieran weaved his way and put one in the bottom corner, and as I say, the goalkeeper made 2 or 3 good saves. So, you know, coming at 2-0 up at half time, you know, very much in control, and the game should have been out of sight, but you have that little concern, and I felt that for 10 or 15 minutes, you know Hereford are going to have a go and try and get back in the game, and another day they might have done, but after that I felt that we continued the good way, and I think man of the match Josh Payne, who is a very, very good player, there's no doubt about that, as well as a lot of other good players at the club, but capped off a fine performance with a lovely individual goal and a great result at the end. Yeah. And
Jack Marriott, Gary, just tell us a little bit about how you got him back. I mean, that's 10 in 10, and he just can't stop scoring, can he?
No, and you know, I think Jack's the first to say, you know, playing up the top there with Scott Rendell was a good pairing, there's no doubt about that. But I think all the way round, like, you know, Jack's been very, very happy at the club. He's a very, you know, likeable lad, and very sensible, level-headed boy, and he's been away, and it was a big loss when we lost him, but you know, you've got to understand Ipswich's point of view to try and see some development in respect of seeing him at a higher level, and you know, sometimes them periods of going out on loan don't quite work out for people, and it hasn't really worked out for Jack, probably down at Gillingham, as much as he, you know, would have liked, and I'm sure that's the case with Ipswich, but you know, Mick McCarthy and Ipswich were very pleased the way we've had a working relationship and done things with you know, themselves, and been professional in getting Jack games, and he's done very well here, and Jack wanted to come back, and yeah, there's been phone calls going on, there's no secret about that, we waited, but you know, it was a relief, and it was a big plus to get Jack Marriott back as well as Scott Rendell.
And Gary, the transfer window's now shut, but I think the loan window opens again very shortly. Can you see yourself doing any business in that?
Yes. You know, being fair, there's no secret. I want certainly 1, if not 2 more involved now. Like, you know, they've got to be the right ones. I've got my eye on 1 or 2 players to come in and strengthen it. You know, we've got 17 cup finals to go in respective league games, and we want to get as many points as we can. We want to get to the magic 50, as I call it, and then push on from there. But you know, it's always going to be that sort of season, really, John, that you know, as a part-time club, that you're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs, but you know, we've had a good response and a good reaction everywhere form from everybody connected in the playing side and management side after, as I say, a couple of disappointing results, when we're back on hopefully the road in the right direction.
And competition for places now, Gary, with Mark Ricketts and Mike Sester hopefully nearing full fitness.
Yeah, you know, I think they won't be far away, and as I say, the squad's got healthier and it's got a lot more depth to it, and so it won't hurt though fetching 1 or 2 more in. I think that having so many games on top of each other over the last 10 weeks of the season, you need players. You're going to have a little bit of fatigue and a little bit of tiredness, and you've got the travelling and you've got injuries and suspensions, which hopefully won't occur too much, but we've got to have players and players available to come in.
And finally, Gary, next game, not a game on Saturday, but I think it's then away at Salisbury the following Tuesday. Always a difficult place to go, and somewhere really where Woking never seem to get anything.
Be tough. They're going very, very well. It'll be a tough game down there. They've done very, very well, and they beat us here earlier in the season, so we do owe a little bit. But we're going to go in that game now with a very good away performance at Lincoln and a good result against Hereford. So we're prepared now and look forward to going down to Salisbury. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Gary. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you. Cheers.